ओम शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै। तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। कठोपनिषद अध्याय 1 वल्ली 2 मंत्र 1। अन्यच्छ्रेयोऽन्यदुतैव प्रेयः ते उभे नानार्थे पुरुषगुंसि नीतः। तयोः श्रेय आददानस्य साधु भवति। हीयतेऽर्थाद्यवुप्रेयो वृणीते। तयोः श्रेय आददानस्य साधु भवति। One who chooses Shreyaha, Vidya, he gets Sadhu, Sadhu Bhavati, the ultimate good moksha comes to him, happens to him. Vidya leads to moksha. Jnana leads to moksha. On the other hand, one who chooses preyaha, what happens to him? Hiyate arthadyavu preyo vrinite. One who chooses preyaha. Preyaha means the factors associated with the action, accessories of action, as well as action, which falls under the domain of avidya. Kathopanishad says that he loses the purushartha, arthad hiyate. He slips down from the parama purushartha. See the Bhashya. Yastu aduradarshi vimudhaha hiyate viyujyate kasmat अर्थात पुरुषार्थात पारमार्थिकात प्रयोजनात नित्यात प्रच्यवते इत्यर्थः। यस्तु अदूरदर्शी विमूढ़ः, who chooses preyah, not a wise man, not a man with the viveka. It is chosen by a vimudhaha, a deluded person, an aviveki, one who does not have nityanitya vivekaha. He is called vimudhaha. He is aduradarshi, not far-sighted. Often people don't think of the far-fetching benefits of things. They think of temporary happiness which is available quickly. What will I get now? How can I happy now? This is what most of the people think. They are generally lacking in far-sightedness. But a wise man is a duradarshi. He is far-sighted. Even if I suffer for a while, it's okay. But in the long run, I should get lasting happiness. This is the thinking of a wise man. He is ready to suffer for a while for a lasting benefit. But then there is aduradarshi. For now I have to be happy at the cost of anything. He doesn't think of the consequences. Of the pleasure he wants to derive. Therefore, he is aduradarshi. Vimudhaha. So, Vimudhaha is aduradarshi. Yaha aduradarshi vimudhaha. Saha hiyate. We have to supply a saha. You can add in the bracket saha. Hiyate. Hiyate is equal to viyujyate. He gets dissociated. The literal meaning of hiyate, gets dissociated. Viyujyate. And the meaning in this context is Pratyavate ityarthaha. Last. Pratyavate. He slips down, falls down from moksha, from paramapurushartha. So, kasmad viyujyate. Bhashyakara connects the moksha with the question, Saha viyujyate. Kasmad viyujyate. From what does he get separated? The answer, arthat. From the artha. Arthat hiyate. He gets dissociated from the artha. What is artha? Purusharthat. From the purushartha. There are 4 purusharthas. Which of the purushartha? Paramarthikat purusharthat. From the paramarthika purushartha. Among the 4 purusharthas, only one is paramarthika. Other 3 are aparamarthika. They come under the domain of vyavaharika. Other 3 purusharthas, dharma, artha and kama. Only moksha is paramarthika. Because moksha is Atma Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa. That is why moksha alone is worth choosing. Being paramarthika, it is permanent, eternal. Paramarthikat nityat prayojanat. Being paramarthika, it is nitya. So that is a prayojana of vidya. Shreyaha. One who chooses preyaha loses the paramarthika prayojana, which is the prayojana of shreyaha, vidya. Ityarthaha. This is the meaning. So, ityarthaha is connected with pratyavate. Hiyate is equal to viyujyate is equal to pratyavate ityarthaha. So, ityarthaha means in this context that is the meaning. Kosau yavu preyo vranite upadatte ityetat. Kosau, who is that? Who is the one who loses paramarthika purushartha? Yavu preyo vranite. One who chooses preyaha. Vranite is equal to upadatte. Accepts. One who chooses, accepts preyaha, loses moksha. At least for one life, no moksha. Later on he will get chance. We don't know when he will get chance once again. Manushyana jantunam narajanma durlabhamataha. Viveka Chudamani, you might have studied. Narajanma, human birth is difficult to get. To pursue moksha, one should have human birth. And it comes after many janmas. Ant janma, plant janma, cat janma, dog janma. After many janmas, then there is a human birth. So it is an opportunity. Shreyascha preyascha manushyametaha. Only in human birth, you have two options. In other janmas, there is no option. Neither Shreyaha nor Preyaha. You are programmed. Biologically programmed to pursue the instincts. Only in human janma, Manushya janma, one has choice. Shreyaha and Preyaha. They stand in front of us. Choose either of us. So then, this person chooses Preyaha. I will choose Preyaha for one janma. Shreyas is postponed. Jnana is postponed. So one more opportunity may come after long time. Even then there should be viveka. We don't know whether we will have viveka at that time. After 1,000 janmas, once again human birth. Then we don't know whether we will choose if it is not chosen in this janma. So that is why it is a very golden opportunity that we should not lose. That is the idea Yama is trying to convey. Do not miss this opportunity, because already we have received a human birth, and even after getting human birth, one should come across this knowledge. There is something called Upanishad, something called Kathopanishad. How many people know in the world? Very few. That is why it is a golden opportunity, a special grace of Ishvara. One should not miss it. Yeah. Next mantra. Shreyascha preyascha manushyametah tau samparitya vivinakti dhiraha Shreyo hi dhiro bhipreyaso vrinite Preyo mando yogakshemad vrinite Shreyascha preyascha manushyam etaha. Shreyas and preyas, they come to a man, they come to a human being. Both are available to a human being in this world. Though they are available as to sadhanas, it is not easy to distinguish between them. What is really Shreyas? What is really Vidya? Difficult to understand. And what is really permanent? whether the result of vidya is permanent or whether the result of karma is permanent, material pleasure is permanent, it is not easy to understand for an ordinary person. That is why most often people end up choosing preyas instead of choosing shreyas. Shreyascha preyascha manushyametaha. Both shreyas and preyas come to a man and stand in front of a man as two sadhanas. Tau samparitya vivinakti dhiraha. Now, if the person is a dhiraha, if the person is a viveki, he will examine them properly. Tau samparitya, examining them properly, both shreyaha and preyaha, discerning them properly, vivinakti, he distinguishes between them. He gets a clear distinction between the two. What is really good, what is really worth choosing, he understands. Shreyo hi dhiro bhi preyaso vranite. Dhiraha, a wise man who knows the difference between the two. Shreyaha hi abhivranite. He will definitely choose shreyaha. He will definitely choose vidya. Why? Preyasaha abhyarhitatvat. We have to add preyasaha abhyarhitatvat. Since shreyas is greater than preyas, shreyas is greater than preyas. Even in terms of its nature, as well as in terms of its result. Shreyas, vidya, knowledge is always greater than ignorance. Even if you don't consider the result, knowledge is superior. Just considering its very nature. Because knowledge is like light. Supposing there is no result, even then we will choose knowledge. Because knowledge itself is a purpose of knowledge. So, swarupataha, vidya is greater. And then phalataha, as far as result is concerned, also vidya is superior. Swarupataha phalatascha, vidya is great. Abhyarhita, compared to preyas. That is why a dhiraha, one who has clarity regarding the two pursuits, he will definitely choose shreyas, vidya. But then there is a mandaha. Mandaha means aviveki. Mudhaha, mandaha is aviveki. He does not have clarity regarding the two pursuits. Yogakshemat, for the sake of Yogakshema. Yoga and Kshema. Apraptasya praptihi yogaha. And praptasya rakshanam kshemaha. Yoga means attaining something that we don't have already is yoga. And kshema means protecting what we have gained. That is the meaning of the expression yoga kshema. I want to get certain things which I don't have, and I have to protect what I have or what I gain. This is what most of the people think. The material pursuit, the material goal is full of yoga kshema. Starting with our body. I have to get a good healthy body. I have to nourish my body. Sharira upachaya. Let me build muscles and biceps. So he goes to gym and gets a fit body. And then after a while, if he gives up going to gym, he will end up in trouble because he has to maintain the fitness. So upachaya is followed by rakshanam. First he has to get a fit body. It will take 2-3 months or 6 months. And then after that rakshanam. He has to keep going to the gym at least 3 or 4 times a week for rakshanam of the fitness, the muscles that he has built. So sharira upachaya and sharira rakshanam, yoga and kshema. So it starts with the body and wealth. Wealth upachaya. I have to accumulate wealth. That is yoga. Then it has to be saved. It has to beat the inflation. Even if it is kept in the cupboard or anywhere. Even if it is there, 1,000 rupees, because of inflation, the value goes down. After 10 years or 20 years, it has no value. 1,000 rupees that he has collected through dakshina and all. So he has to hedge it against inflation. That is kshema. So he puts it in stock market, mutual fund, gold, real estate, kshema. Then he has to keep checking the value always, every half an hour, 1 hour. That now everything happens in the apps. What is the price of Reliance share going up or down. So Yogakshema eats up his time. No time to think of moksha. Even if he sits in the class, the prayaha might be going on. I don't know. Because everything, all prayaha is in mobile now. Yoga and kshema. So, Yogakshema, for the sake of Yogakshema, Mandaha Preyaha Vranite, he chooses Preyaha and gives up Shreyaha. Yeah, we will see the Bhashya. यदि उभे अपि कर्तुं स्वायत्ते पुरुषेण किमर्थं प्रेय एव आदत्ते बाहुल्येन लोकः इत्युच्यते। पुरुषेण यदि उभे अपि कर्तुं स्वायत्ते, पुरुषेण, by a human being, उभे अपि कर्तुं स्वायत्ते, he can choose both of them, either of them. Both are open for his choice. Kartum swayatte means kartum shakyete. Both can be done. Of course, both cannot be done together. Shreyaha and Preyaha may not go together because of Paraspara Virodha, mutual opposition. But he can choose either of them. Nobody is stopping him from choosing Shreyaha, and nobody is stopping him from choosing Preyaha. Ubhe api kartum swayatte. Yet kimartham preya eva adatte bahulyena lokaha. Yet bahulyena, mostly, lokaha, an individual, chooses preyaha. 99.99% of probability is that an individual goes for preyaha, not for shreyaha. Iti. So this is a possible question. So why most of the people choose preyaha? Why they don't choose shreyaha? Iti uchyate. The answer is given in this mantra. Satyam swayatte tathapi sadhanataha phalatascha mandabuddhinam durviveka rupe sati vyamishri bhute iva manusyam purusham aitaha prapnutaha shreyascha preyascha. Satyam swayatte. Satyam, it is true. Swayatte. Ubhe api kartum swayatte. One is capable of choosing either of them, either Shreyas or Preyas, equally. Tathapi, so yadyapi swayatte, tathapi, even though he is capable of choosing either of them, tathapi, yet sadhanatah phalatascha mandabuddhinam durviveka rupe sati. Shreyaha and Preyaha are difficult to distinguish, difficult to discriminate between them. Sadhanatah and phalataha, both in terms of sadhana and phala. Sadhana means swarupa, so they are sadhana. Shreyaha and Preyaha, Vidya and Avidya, both are sadhanas. So as far as their swarupa is concerned, they are difficult to distinguish. Which is a better sadhana? And phalatascha, even in terms of phala, they are difficult to distinguish. When people see you studying Vedanta, most often they will think that it is a waste of time. Majority of the people. All of you have come after accomplishing a lot of things. Many of you are postgraduates and you have worked in very good companies. Some have run business. So after giving up everything, people have come here. People cannot understand. Something has gone wrong. That is why he left everything. Such a promising career. He has left everything and gone to Rishikesh to study Vedanta. People cannot understand the value of Vidya. What are you going to get? Are you going to become a millionaire after studying Vedanta? It doesn't fetch money. Instead, it is better to study Jyotish Shastra or yoga. It can fetch some money at least. Vedanta will not fetch anything except 100 rupees. So it is not attractive. It doesn't look promising. That is why it is not Preyaha. It is Shreyaha. It is not attractive. So sadhanatah phalatascha mandabuddhinam durviveka rupe. Mandabuddhinam. For a mandabuddhi, one whose buddhi is manda, it lacks the ability to discriminate. lacks clarity in thinking, such people are mandabuddhis. He may be an intelligent person. Mandabuddhi does not mean he is a retarded person. In our general language, who is called mandabuddhi? A retarded person is called mandabuddhi. In Hindi, in Kannada also, Telugu also, I suppose, Marathi also, in our local languages. A retarded person is called mandabuddhi. But this is not a retarded person. He is intelligent. He may be a worldly wise person. But from the point of spirituality, he is a mandabuddhi. Because he fails to understand the value of vidya, value of atmajnana. Because of lack of chitta shuddhi. He is not lacking in intellectual abilities. He may easily pass the greatest exams like MBA entrance or GRE. He may easily pass. But since he doesn't have chitta shuddhi, he is not able to understand the value of atmajnana, the spiritual pursuit. Therefore, mandabuddhi. From the spiritual standpoint, he is a mandabuddhi. Durviveka rupe sati. So they are durviveka rupe. Shreyaha and preyaha. They cannot be easily distinguished. Therefore, vyamishri bhute iva. As though they are mixed up. One can be taken for another. The preyaha is taken for shreyaha. One who does well in the material world, people glorify him. He is doing so much, earning so much of money. So people think that is the true good. It will give permanent happiness. Vyamishri bhute iva. As though they are mixed up. Like water and milk. Manushyam purusham aitaha. So manushyam means purusham, an individual. Aitaha. Etaha. Etaha is a plus itaha. They come to him. Is equal to prapnutaha. Itaha is prapnutaha. They come to a human being. What are they? Shreyascha, preyascha. Both Shreyaha and Preyaha. Vidya and Avidya. Ataha Hamsa iva ambhasaha Payaha Tau Shreyaf Preyaha Tau Shreyaf Preyaf Padarthau Samparitya Samyak Parigamya Manasa Alochya Gurulaghavam Vivinakti Prithak Karoti Dhiraha Dhiman Ataha. Therefore, Hamsa iva ambhasaha payaha. Bhashyakara gives an example for Viveka, clearly distinguishing between two that are confused, that are mixed up together. Water and milk. Ambhas means water. Payaha means milk. If they are mixed up, human beings cannot separate them. We cannot even understand how much of water is put in the milk. There is a lactometer. Now we have lactometer. So you can measure how much of milk. So, but Shankaracharya didn't have a lactometer. So human beings cannot distinguish. But then there is Hamsa. Hamsa is a special bird. And it is capable of segregating water from milk. And it drinks only milk. It doesn't drink water. That is what people say. We don't know how far it is true. Because we don't see Hamsa nowadays. Has anyone seen Hamsa? You might have seen swan, but it is not Hamsa. The Hamsa, as it is told in the tradition, I don't know whether such a bird exists now, which is capable of segregating water from milk. So, Hamsa iva ambhasaha payaha. Tau shreyaf preyaf padarthau. So this is a description of dhiraha. A dhira is like a Hamsa. A viveki is like a Hamsa. He is capable of distinguishing shreyaha from preyaha. Shreyaf preyaf padarthau samparitya. Shreyas and preyas, these two padarthas, these two sadhanas, samparitya is equal to samyak parigamya, properly enquiring. So parigamya is equal to manasa alochya, properly analyzing the two. Manasa, in his mind, with his mind. Gurulaghavam alochya. Manasa Gurulaghavam alochya. Considering the pros and cons. Guru and Laghava. Guru means the positive qualities of something are called Guru. The good qualities, the pros, and Laghava, the cons, the negative qualities. So what I have to gain, what I have to lose, and what I will gain. Gain and loss, cost benefit analysis. one has to do with respect to any pursuit. Due diligence. So you consider studying Vedanta, what I have to give up. We have to give up so many things. That is why it's not easy. Completely dedicating one's life for the pursuit of Vedanta involves lot of sacrifice, lot of tyaga. Tyage naike amritattvamanashuhu. Without a tyaga, it is not possible. One has to sacrifice a lot. But is it worth it? What is the benefit? The benefit is infinite. You get Purnatva. Nothing less than complete. That is going to be the benefit. A Dhira understands this. So, Guru Laghavam Manasa Alochya. That is the meaning of Samparitya. Vivinakti means Prathak Karoti. He distinguishes the two. Understands the two and their differences clearly. He has clarity regarding the means and the goal. What is worth pursuing and what is the means to pursue it. Dhiraha is equal to Dhiman, Viveki. Here Dhihi means Viveka. Nityanitya Viveka. One who has that is called Dhiman. Vivicyacha Shreyohi Shreya eva Abhivranite Preyasaha Abhyarhitatvat. Vivicya, separate, distinguishing the two. Shreyaha and Preyaha. Shreyohi, he means eva. Shreyaha eva. Shreyaha only. Abhivranite, he chooses. When there is clarity, he doesn't have option. In clarity, there cannot be option. Options are there when you don't have clarity. I don't know which is better, then I have option. When I clearly know this is right for me, all other options are ruled out. No option, no confusion. So for a Dhiraha, all other options are ruled out. That is why he, Shreyaha eva, only Shreyas, no other possibilities. Shreyaha eva abhivranite. Why? Preyasaha abhyarhitatvat. Because the Shreyas is greater, superior to Preyas. Preyasaha abhyarhitatvat. कोऽसौ धीरः. So कोऽसौ, the question mark should come after कोऽसौ, not after धीरः. After धीरः there should be a full stop. In Kailasashram book, question mark is after dhiraha. In Gita Press it's correct, right? Question mark is after kosau. Okay, that's fine. After dhiraha there is a question mark. Full stop is there. Yeah. After kosau a question mark. After dhiraha full stop. Kosau, who is that? Who is the one who chooses Shreyaha eva? The answer is Dhiraha, a Viveki. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.